Forward, please, mute on point, Ejo. We are looking forward. We are going to appeal this matter. It will say it clear. There are some lawyers, even after if it's election matter too. After their the state is like, okay, this person, when the person is coming to address the public, you'll be seeing it that no, we don't agree with what the magistrate said. We are going to take the matter up. Why you say why will Ogungwe come outside and be say they agree to it as if his body language is tilting to as in agreeing to what was our headache before? We said we don't want any state interference. The state about shaking it, that means they've rigged the DNA. That is what we said. And why would they set aside your prayers and you would accept it and be coming out and be giving us press release that the family the state will take the sample in the way the family will witness it and all that. What is that for? Who's thought that? That's rigging now. That's rigging. And Baba Mohbad was smiling. The lawyer was the body language of the lawyer could tell me long at all. And this is it, yeah. The first time we saw this prayer, we knew that Lagos State are playing. I'm afraid they are playing politics. That it will be difficult. Even somebody said that this thing will not be accepted. Somebody said it. So is the lawyer, is it saying that he was never prepared? Ṣé kò rò pé kíní yìí o tí wọn bá gbà lọ́wọ́ òun, kí ni the next thing tó máa ṣe? Tó wá bẹ̀ sí jáde síta tó sọ fún ẹgbẹ́ unknown ibi tó ń fẹ́ gbé sample ọmọ ẹ lọ kò ní mọ̀ fún ẹ. Orú òfin wo nìyẹn? How will you even agree to that? Baba Mohbad was the one that said he wants to know the paternity of his grandson. It's not Lagos State government. It's not Lagos State government. So please, nobody should come here and come out for rob any lawyer lórí. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Ẹ má bá wa try lẹ́ni ẹ má bá wa try ẹjọ́. Come and rob any lawyer lórí. Nobody should come and rob any lawyer's head here. Don't pamper any lawyer for us. Don't pamper any lawyer for us. What you want to hear from him is to let them go and appeal that nonsense. Tó bá dẹ̀ ti mọ̀ pé nǹkan tó fẹ́ tẹ̀lé ni wọ́n nìyẹn, àwa káwọ́ sókè adẹ́pẹ̀yìn padà. Last gbogbo àwọn tó bá ti jọ níjà lórí J4 ẹ̀ máa parí ìjà wa. You know, we can't cry more than the bereaved. But this is what we've seen have been issue. Why then tell me the reason why they had to change lawyer? Why did we change Sanshito then? Ẹni tẹ́ gbé wá nígbà tá a rò pé ẹni tẹ́ gbé wá igan ó ti máa preempt ìjọba ó ti máa prepare pé tó ń bá gba ọ̀nà bíbá ìwá ibi tí màá ti fi tákù wọn lélẹ̀. Make I just
Joe.
Mr. Vengeance, go ahead, sir.
Okay. I actually came in peace. Peace and love be to everybody. God will not fail us. I just want to say it is so pathetic. It is quite disturbing that the same ocean that drowned the first set of swimmers is the same ocean that is also preparing to also drown another set of swimmers. And it can only mean one thing. The swimmers are not learning from the past. One thing is certain. There's no lawyer in Nigeria now that the present people that are sitting on Mohbad case cannot buy. If they could afford to buy the sand and the sand became confused, then there's nobody else that they cannot buy. But my worry is with the Emperor Joseph Aloba. At this point, I expected him to take a stand. There are some things that the lawyer will tell you is the best thing for you, but you yourself, you say it's not the best thing. Because the lawyers will go. you are the one that will bear the brunt. Soldier go, soldier come. Barrack remain. Student go, student come. School remain. After have that wo, want to renovate here. Baba should understand that there is no lawyer now that has his interest at heart, especially with things like this. I've said it and I'm still going to say it again. I'm still going to repeat it again. The same thing they use for autopsy and toxicology is the same thing they are using for the DNA. I've said this long time and I'm still saying it again. The same methodology, the same format, the same tactic, the same blueprint. It's the same thing that they are expecting and they are using now for autopsy and toxicology. The same way they told you that they were taking mobile sample abroad for 4 months. Nobody knew that mobile sample never left Lagos State. It was only through Berekete that we got to know that mobile sample had not left Lagos State. If not because of Berekete, nobody would have known that there was a place called NMS. It was Berekete that actually choked them and forced out that information from them. The same way they lied that they were taking blood sample and they never took anything. In the same way, they are going to do this DNA. They will tell you they are going to take DNA sample, they are going to take sample from Mohbad. Of course, you might witness taking the sample from Mohbad, but I can tell you categorically, that sample will never leave the shore of Lagos State. That sample will never leave Third Mainland Bridge. Edison, I bet down. That sample will never leave. Ibi tó bá ti mú yẹn.
Pàtẹ́wọ́ náà, pàtẹ́wọ́.
Ibẹ̀ ló ti máa pín. Ibẹ̀ ló ti máa pín. And all they want to do is to put a stamp and a date to the DNA result they already have. And you can see it. Even they even told you, the hospital that they are taking this sample to will remain anonymous. Kí ló tún kù tẹ́ ń fẹ́? Kí ló tún kù tẹ́ ń fẹ́ kẹ́ tó mọ̀ pé 419 lélẹ́yìí? Kí ló tún kù tẹ́ ń fẹ́? This case is like a case of people that were selling phone in those days. After they put fufu in the phone, and they will tell you this phone, it was sold for 10,000 naira, but I will be selling it for you 500 naira. But one thing, don't look at it, because the owner of the phone was around, don't look at it. When you got home, that's when you should look at it. Only for you to get home and see fufu there. It was clear. They have told you, phone you fake you, but you will mama fera. They have told you categorically, this DNA will be Oluwole. You will not know when the sample will be sent because our lama send there. You will not know the hospital that magbe sample lo because our lama mọ̀. Tí result bá dé, on la ma pè yín pé result ti dé. Ẹni tó gba sample, ó nìkan lẹ mọ̀, government official. The same chief pathologist of Lagos State tó gba sample Mohbad tó di inconclusive. Wọ́n ló tó bá gba sample DNA. The difference ni pé the DNA will not become inconclusive. The DNA, Mohbad's autopsy and toxicology was inconclusive, but the DNA will never become inconclusive. The DNA will be conclusive. But the result will be the result that suits the state of Lagos State. The state that said Mohbad nikoko lo ma koko ku. The state that refused to do phone forensic in the case of homicide. The state that refused to look for CCTV in the house of Mohbad. The state that turned number one suspect to a celebrity, giving her police guard, giving her police protection, giving her political protection. The same state that has shown through all angles that was justice for Mohbad. That same state, and Oluwama take a DNA sample, and Oluwama oversee it. Gbé result wá fún yín. And you now think the results will not be free and fair results. I've said it before too. I said this case is like local government election. Local government election. Local government election. They already know which party is going to rule all the local government elections. The only thing that the opposition party can do is to boycott. Haven't seen where the Lagos State, they are preempted, they are ready, they have premeditated result they want to give you for the DNA. They want to give you the result that they want for the DNA, no matter what you do. There are two things Baba can do. It is either Baba reject this process and the court verdict in totality, either through this lawyer that seems to have compromised, or they should go and rent another lawyer. I don't know what they would do. Or Baba should do it for himself. Do it by himself. If lawyer does not want to do it for Baba, yes. If the lawyer refuses to do it for Baba, when ẹni oníkan láti ń gbọ́ kàn, ẹnu ara ẹni la fi máa ń kọ méje. Baba should open his mouth in live session, and Baba should distance himself from this Oluwole DNA, simple as ABC. And Baba is the head of Aloba. Let Baba tell his family and those that care to listen that the DNA tí wọ́n ní kí wọ́n ṣe, me like the process here, me like bọ́n yẹn ṣe, ọkàn mi ò balẹ̀ lé lórí. So therefore, èmi ò ní interest nínú DNA yẹn o. Ẹjọ́ kò tẹ́ mi lọ́rùn ni kí bàbá pé lórí DNA yẹn pé kò tẹ́ àwọn lọ́rùn kì í ṣe bọ́n ṣe fẹ́ ṣe lélẹ̀. This is not how I want it. I don't have trust in the process of the same government that have denied justice for my son. If Baba keeps quiet at this stage, they say a closed mouth is a closed destiny. A closed mouth is a closed destiny. I don't want Baba to close his mouth and close his mouth into troubles, because closing his mouth means shutting his mouth into trouble. He must speak out. He must defy the advice of the lawyer. The lawyers are being bought. All lawyers in this country are being bought. All of them are under control of those that knew what crime or bad. None of them can stand by their word and the etiquette of their professionalism. All of them have compromised. We are in Nigeria where professionalism is death. They have no integrity. I can tell you the DNA result is ready with them, and they already know the result, and Baba should just boycott. Baba cannot prevent them from rigging the DNA. The DNA result has been rigged already. The only thing Baba can do is to boycott the process. Because let me take you back to 2015, when Jonathan and Buhari contested. Jonathan did not want to concede to that defeat. He did not want to. It was the power that beat that mounted prayer on Jonathan and told him to call Buhari to congratulate him. Because they knew the importance of that call. They knew as soon as you congratulate your opponent, there was no way you could challenge the fairness of the election result. And the same thing is what they are trying to do with Baba. So accepting this thing is not in good move for Baba. But Baba can still upturn it now before it is too late. Baba should come out, go to the public, do press release, and tell them, I am excusing myself from the DNA. The ground is not plain. It is not free and fair. I am not certain that this process will be transparent. I don't want to cry when the head is cut off. I want to cry now that I still have the head, and I'm not satisfied. When I see that the condition is free and fair, then my family and that of Aloba will be involved. But for now, I am excusing myself. The family of Aloba has not done the DNA of Liam. Simple as ABC. Wọn kì í kú síbẹ̀, wọn kì í sọ síbẹ̀ kí wọ́n kú síbẹ̀. Wọn kì í sọ síbẹ̀ kí wọ́n kú síbẹ̀. This is my advice to those that can advise Emperor Joseph Aloba, or those that are talking to him. They should do it now. They should do it now before it is too late. Die na die, yo. One day, now so dead they come. Die na die. Die na die anyway. Baba should speak out. They should not turn into prisoner of himself. The same game Sanchitu played is the same game this lawyer is playing. There's no difference in them. Oh. The only thing that this lawyer does not have sound to his name, and the other have sound to his name. But the same people that bought the sand is the same people that are also dictating to this lawyer. It is Nigeria. All of them have been rounded up. Lekoi and justice. All stations settled. All courts settled. All police officers settled. That is what we are seeing today. The only thing Baba can do is to boycott this process. That is the only way. And Baba should relax. This is not the time to go and bury Mohbad. I'm saying it now and I'm going to say it again. This is not the time to go and bury Mohbad. Mohbad should be left in the mortuary, even if it is 10 years. I've been saying it all this while. They can decide to listen or they can decide to ignore. Burying Mohbad is like putting a final nail on the coffin of justice for Mohbad. You can see it. The signs are so obvious. Even the blind could see what is happening. Even the deaf could talk. The dumb could hear what is happening. That they are trying to manipulate this process. They are not giving transparency to this process. And Baba can stand and fight his ground with the body of Mohbad that is yet to be buried. And I want Baba to use everything to fight, except if Baba has accepted defeat. If he has accepted defeat, no problem. He can go on and do whatever he wants to do, accept the bastard into the Aloba family, and also accept Mohbad to be buried. Then the rest of justice for Mohbad will become history. Yes, after that is done, therefore it becomes history. And I'm saying it, 2031 is not too late. This is the time for Baba to stand up and wait till this Tinubu government loses power. I will keep saying it. And I will not stop saying it. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you, General Vengeance.
Okay.
Mama
Yeah.
Anjewade.
Good
I need to
afternoon.
talk,
Good
please.
afternoon. Good
I need to talk.
Mr.
I
On
gave
Point.
Vengeance my space.
Oh,
Okay,
sorry.
no problem. You can go on.
Mama,
Let
hold
Adia
on.
go on. Let
Oh,
Adia
okay.
go on.
On point
Thank
next.
you.
Next. Okay, you're giving your chance. Okay, so no problem.
Okay.
Thank you. Mama, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, On Point. Good afternoon, everybody. Daddy York Daddy, all the critical thinkers, good afternoon. You see, there is one thing I'm always saying, and that's what I'm always emphasizing on whenever I'm talking. You see, the outcome of this court today is not something that is strange to me. Like, let me just say me. It's not strange. And for people that know that I've been saying this, that's why I'm always emphasizing on it that Baba should not. This case is a family case. It's not Lagos State case, but it's so obvious that Lagos State government has interest in Mohbad's case, and it's so obvious that Babajide Sanwo-Olu knows exactly what happened to Mohbad, and they knows exactly the interest of this case, who they are covering. That's why they are using every aspect, everything they knows, to make sure that this boy doesn't get justice. They denied him his justice while he was alive. They took his life. Now they want to take his property. They want to use a bastard child to take everything that belongs to that boy. And they are forcing his dad, without his will, to do whatever they want. And this is uncalled for. This is uncalled for. But what I'm going to say it emphatically this afternoon. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, Mudashiru Obasa, Amzat, Owiyomi, every one of you, Amzat, Obafemi Amzat, you all knows what happened to Mohbad in Lagos State. You all knows what happened to Ileri Oluwa. What interest you guys have in this case, I don't know. Why are you denying this boy the justice he deserved? Why? Why are you doing this? Kí lẹ ṣe léyìí fún? Gbogbo yín lẹ bímọ tí yín. Gbogbo yín lẹ láwọn ọmọ tí yín. But this DNA outcome, Baba Mohbad is not accepting it. It's better he will not do that DNA than you guys to rob him. Ó better kó má ṣe rárá than kẹ́ rob ní DNA yìí. Because already, that sample you want to take, you are not taking Mohbad sample. Sample ẹni tó bí Liam lẹ fẹ́ gbé lọ. Ẹ wá fẹ́ lọ ayédèrú fún wa. Irọ́ lẹ pa. Baba, please, ẹ má fòyà. Stand on your feet. Ọmọ yín ni ilé alọ́ba ni Liam fẹ́ wọ̀. Tó bá yẹ pé lóòótọ́, ẹ má bá anybody. Ẹ má bá anybody bá sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀kan. Liam kì í ṣe ọmọ Mohbad. Wunmi Cynthia Adebanjo knows. People around Wunmi knows. Lagos State government knows that Liam is not for Mohbad. They know the person that owns Mohbad, Liam. One money, Tony. Why are you forcing it? Why are you influencing the courts? This is a family case. Kilo de gogono. What is all this? Why are you doing this to the Lagosians? Why? Why are you doing this? Liam doesn't belong to Mohbad. But everybody more. The 1% of the Lagos state, the 1% of the 1% of Lagos state, the 1% of the 1% of Lagosians, they know Liam is not from Mohbad. Why are you doing this? Baba Jide Sanwo-Olu, why are you doing this? Baba Odusi, why are you people doing this? Kí lẹ ṣe báyìí fún ọmọ yóò kì í ṣe ọmọ Mohbad. Gbogbo yín jẹ lẹ́mọ̀. Tí ẹ bá fún Mohbad ní justice. Kí ló yẹ tẹ́ fẹ́ rọ́ọ̀bù bàbá ẹ̀ kúrò nínú Èkó? Why are you doing this? Why? Why are you doing this? That thing, that nonsense you guys, the courts read today, we are not accepting it. Any DNA that is not of Baba Mohbad was what Baba Mohbad wants is not going to be accepted. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's live.
I greet everybody briefly. Like son, like father, or like father, like son. Mohbad secretly and illegally, though, if that's the case, the boy Liam was imposed on Mohbad. They be pay Mohbad ipon. Now, same Liam is about to be imposed on Baba. Ki Baba no pon. Then we all witness to the people on Mohbad. Then are we ready for the people on Baba? You see, Togri Ubalanu Alagba ò lè wò gírí. Kòkòrò tó ń jẹ̀fọ́, ìdí ẹ̀fọ́ ló wà. You know, I saw a signal, and the signal is this information that Wunmi changed lawyer. Wunmi that was fidgeting earlier on. Why? Because Wunmi was giving energy again when they were doing the royalty, this thing that has 3 names, the ETC names that put a blank, a space for Wunmi. That embodied her, that gave her the strength. Okay, imagine that Tarzan is Baba Mohbad at the center here. Do you think if we that are here around Daddy Tarzan would allow the performance of the lawyer in the court today, like we that we are here now, that Tarzan is Baba Mohbad, and we individual, the personality that are here now, will allow? That would have been a previous day meeting. Lawyer, this is what you want to go and do. Nothing else. This is your assignment. This is the probable thing the judge will say. You argue it out. I always say it. Baba Mohbad is like Titanic. That the iceberg hits. There is a hole around the circle of Baba Mohbad, which an arc somewhere around the circle is leaking. I won't mention names, But I will say I don't trust anybody around Baba Mohbad till further notice. Thank you.
More, let's have you.
Good afternoon, Oz. Good afternoon, Honorable. Good afternoon, Proud with Nothing. Good afternoon, Daddy Tarzan. Good afternoon, Mr. Point. I mean, everyone have actually said it all, but I just wanted to add one or two things to what I've said, what have been said earlier. I don't know, the state, why is the state interfering in a family affair? Because it still don't make sense to me. It seems to me that this whole process is, I don't know, I don't want to mention name and I don't want to go too far, but moving forward, the way forward, in my opinion, is for Baba to reject the process or the procedure of the DNA testing, or he could actually apply and seek, because in the first place, Baba actually applied for the DNA, not the state, not Wumi. So why would they be giving him the condition to do the DNA in the first place? Because he was the one that literally applied for it. The toxicology, the NMS, saga that we are not going to give you the name of the lab or whatever the center is, because obviously we can go there to inquire about, what happened, just like the autopsy and toxicology, which is why they said no. You wouldn't have to know anywhere. You wouldn't know where we're going to conduct the test. And it's going to be like an anonymous testing. Like, who does that? What is their interest in Mohbad's DNA testing? What is their interest, whether or not Liam is Mohbad's child? What is the state interest? What is the state interest? And to those people saying, Baba is not doing the right thing, that's why Mohbad didn't get justice. At best, with this DNA now, you guys can tell that there's a power behind all this. I don't need to say, we all know who is behind all this, and by the grace of God, everything would fall into place. Because moving forward, Baba should go out there and cry out to the public. I requested for the DNA. This is not the time for him to keep quiet and say, you know what, the court has actually said they're going to do it this way. I'm going to accept it. Yeah, it's the court. I have no power over the court. No, Baba needs to come out and, do a press conference and let them know that I requested for DNA, but now they're telling me I won't know how the process is going to go. It's impossible for me to request DNA testing, and you're telling me you wouldn't know, the center, you wouldn't know, the process, you wouldn't know how the process is going to go. We're just going to come back and tell you it's positive or negative. That doesn't make sense. It's obvious that this is a daylight robbery, and the way forward is Baba to either reject that or request for his own personal DNA testing by law, which is exactly what he did. Because why would he request for a DNA testing and you say, no, you won't have power as to how the DNA is going to be conducted, but yet you were the one that requested in the first place? It's not making sense. It shows that there is more to this DNA testing that we all can see. There is more to it. And it makes sense why the last time Wumi did not appear, because they were waiting to perfect all the plans and just come today and say, look, this is what. And I'm disappointed in Mohbad's lawyer and Baba's lawyer as well, coming out and laughing, saying, this is what. Like, seriously? Like, seriously, he's not aware that there is possibility that this might actually be manipulated. So in his own head, he thought that this was a good report, this was a good outcome. The outcome of the day is amazing to him, in his own opinion. Baba would have no say at all in the DNA process. He would have no say. No, that is appalling. I hope, in my own opinion, moving forward, Baba should come out, as a press conference, number one. That is number one. He needs to let the whole world know that, look, Mohbad have not got justice yet. And also the DNA testing that I think is the last option for me. They're trying to manipulate it. They're trying to tell me that I wouldn't have a say in the DNA that I requested for. You should come out and let the whole public know, let the whole world know and see their games. Let the whole world see their games. It's not time for Baba to keep quiet and watch them manipulate the whole process. It's not time for him to be quiet. No anymore. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Like, it needs to put their secret out there. Let the whole world see how Lagos State have been playing in our faces like nothing has happened in the past 2 years. And also, he needs to make a request. I don't know how he's going to do that, if it's still possible for him to tell his lawyer that, okay, if at all you insisted that you want to do yours in a way that I would not be aware about the center, then how about I doing me, myself? I want one for myself, to be sure, for myself. I don't care where you're going to do it, but I want to do myself, my own testing, personally. Is that too much to ask? And to all the Wunmi supporters, I laugh in Chinese. It's only a matter of time. You lot can laugh, you lot can dance, you lot can do whatever, but it's a matter of time. Because it's Moba's turn now. It's Moba's turn. You don't know who is going to be next. And that's how other people are going to laugh at you. I just hope Baba will do the right thing. I hope he will stand his ground and say, look, I want to do mine. And I have the right to do mine, because that was the reason why I requested in the first place. So if they want to do their unknown testing, let them do it. But let Baba stand on his feet and stand on his ground and no, I want to do mine personally. I want to do mine to checkmate yours. If that is possible, I want to do mine. I want to do mine. If it's possible for him to do that, I hope he would be able to do that, because they can't just make up a story. Oh yeah, the center would be unknown. You wouldn't know nothing, just like they did with autopsy and toxicology. At the end of the day, there was nothing at 10MS lab, nothing. It's as if the interest of the states has something to do with what people have been saying. Because before, you wouldn't believe that, no, how could that be? How could that be? But the way the states is showing interest in the family matter, it makes more sense that what people have been saying is true. I just hope justice will be served, and I hope Baba would be able to, cry out loud for the whole world to see all the manipulation going on in this DNA testing. And I hope he would be able to stand his ground as well to request for his personal test as well. Thank you so much, host.
Thank you. Thank you, More. Thank you very much. Thank you for your submission. And it's really sad. Again, we keep our fingers crossed. We'll be looking closely to the body language of the lawyer and Baba himself. So, like the saying goes, we will not cry more than the bereaved.
Well, Daddy, what he suggests now? People have been saying a lot of comments saying the light should be shared to Baba Mohbad. I say Baba is listening, but he's on his way. He's on his way home. He's listening, and he already knows what people have been saying as regards this. So what do you think? Because I don't know, because we saw
Barrister Laide.
Yeah.
Barrister Laide.
I'm listening with you.
Please, let me just, I love that question that you just asked. What do we think Baba should do now? What I think Baba should do now is that the same lawyer or attorney that wrote that notice about letter of administration, he should call him or whoever wrote it and get them to write and publish it, make it public that I am not in agreement with what the court has done. Put it out there in the dailies.
Because I know for a fact this guy that already in the press, this other guy that already in press already, they'll go out there tomorrow morning or in their blogs, they start posting what is not. I feel like Baba should take the bull by the horn. We need to be proactive.
That
We can't
you
allow
do
this girl
not
to hit
trust the Lagos
we're
State.
allowing this girl to hit the bull's eyes, and it's becoming so dangerous, and
Now, you asked a question, and let me say this. First of all, Mr. Tazan hit the nail. This was what I was expecting from his lawyer the moment he was granting that
immediately.
small interview. Immediately reject it. In fact, Baba should have been telling the lawyer, Baba, it should be rejected immediately. Then him and his group of lawyers with his family and the people advising him will now go back to the drawing board and know what they want to do. I was too carried away the other time. I was angry. As in, I was angry. I was, let me say this. I'm calmer now. I'm very calm. We'll be looking at Baba's body language and the lawyer. We can, like what I used to say, we can only give advice. It is left for him and the family to take it or to leave it. And like I said this, one of us saw it clearly. What happened today? Saw it clearly before now. That on this day, this and this will happen. And somebody was on that call, and the person was saying, Bao Leshemo, and it played out. And we're saying that time, if, let me say it, because Emi Maso, tó bá jẹ́ pé a ní opportunity yẹn ni, àbá ti sọ fún lawyer yẹn pé, tó bá jáde báyìí, what are you going to do? We'll have asked asked a pre-leading question.
You prefer solution before.
Yeah. Okay. Application test submit you. Ó wá di gbangba yé kíta, wọ́n ní wọ́n gbé wọlé, kí lẹ máa ṣe. Who will have asked? Because this person said it categorically ngbà yẹn pé kíní bó ṣe máa rí lélẹ̀. But
because we know who are fighting.
Yes, but what do we have? We're still using this medium to tell the Baba's advisors, whether it is old or former. We don't.
Are you not an advisor? Are you taking yourself as
No, I'm not. I can say it fact. I can say it fact. Man, in the life we do, I'm not. I'll still say it. I'll still say it the way I'm saying it now. If Baba is listening,
Ayoke, be careful.
The best thing you can do is to reject it publicly, privately, and you and your lawyer should get down to.
But we need to say something clearly, York.
If you, Baba, go ahead with this thing, they will collect Mohbad's sample, then they will take Baba Liam's sample.
Can you just please mute, please?
They will take Baba Liam's sample. They will take Baba Liam's sample. They will take it and Liam's sample. And anywhere they do it, it will come out positive. And at the end of the day, they will now tell you the lab they did it because it is the real sample that was sent.
Of course.
But in your presence, they will collect Mohbad's sample. And Mohbad's sample will not leave the shore of Lagos State. So, Baba, Toba Kowaju Sinye, Keta. Tó bá kọ̀yìn sí yín kẹta, tó bá kẹ̀yìn nìkan ẹ̀túrò nípa. Ètò láti pòwe bọ̀ mo pa ilé iná, màá tún pa mí. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Young Daddy. Thank you, everyone. But again, we also know that for me, Baba as the father of the deceased, or part of the Aloba family, there are so many family, or now people that might be taking decision as well. So he for me, as far as I'm concerned, he's not the only one that is taking decisions. Some other family members around him, and as you say, we can advise, we can try to put forward solutions. That's what we've been doing anyway. because part of our solution was why there was a fresh application that was done that he went to court today, because it's what we saw anomaly. Said no, this is not going to happen. We won't allow this. No, you must ensure that the pathologists of Baba Mohbad should take the sample, and thank God they saw that and they did that fresh application to in court today. But again, it was step aside. Anything we are saying here, anything we want Baba to do, or Baba should reject it, we should know that he also has other family members around him. We know he has a power of attorney as well. And there are some other names that was mentioned in that publication that was done some weeks ago. So I want to believe the family are already in an emergency right now, that they should be having a meeting right now, and also have a discussion with the lawyer. That's what I believe that should be happening right now. We should be taking the bull by the horn. We should be proactive. We should not be waiting for this thing to be throwing salvos here and there. By the end of today, we should have taken a decision, and by tomorrow we should know what to be done by the family, and maybe Baba should come out and tell us, or the lawyer should do a press release as per going forward on the DNA. Because as far as I'm concerned, there's no way me as a person, I passed a vote of no confidence on Nigerian police on this case, on the justice part. I passed a vote of no confidence on police. Also on the government part, Lagos State government, who started the responsibility of giving Mohbad justice. I said they're not doing enough. I don't think they want to give him justice. And the same Lagos State government, because as far as I'm concerned, they went to NMS, they came back, and we waited for months. Brekete had to call. They had a fight on the phone before they could tell us, oh, they took it to NMS. If there was no that call, if there was no call, we wouldn't even know if there was an NMS or not. We wouldn't know these things. And we've said Lagos State government, as far as I'm concerned, they're not doing it.
Sorry, Basolade. Basolade, do you know that they intentionally said they would not mention the name of the center due to what happened with NMS? Because obviously people are going to go and confirm from the center. Exactly why I believe they insisted on unknown center, in my opinion. Which is
the unknown center. You know, I know some people are saying unknown center. For me, that's even secondary or tertiary, as I would say.
Unknown center.
For me, number one problem here is number one, the state is taking sample. Is a red flag. Number one, I don't want to know where they're taking it to again. The fact that they are not taking a sample is a problem for me. For me, as personally, they should not go anywhere and ask anybody. The man that asks for the DNA, that is paying for it, should be taking sample. That is the first thing that should be thrown to his lawyer today. In fact, to should deliver it. Come and meeting with the family. Mo fẹ́ gba sample say. It's not like Baba can't compromise. Baba particularly can't compromise DNA. Because you know the kind of people he's fighting. If he compromise, they will know. They will know now. They will know. So you shouldn't be afraid.
Basolade, do you know what he said this morning? You know, before he went in the court, you would know he's not ready to compromise, because he said it. He said like something similar, like, why would you do this to Mohbad, and then you also want to do, force, like more or less like force him on me, like that is not possible. Like Tani Baba baby, he literally said that, and he said that with passion, like Tani Baba baby, like DNA is a must. You would know. His body language this morning actually gave me hope that no, this is going to happen.
Why would Baba want to? Why would they even compromise it? Why does he have the power to do that? He doesn't have the power. Let him get his pathology, the expert in the application. I'm saying it for people that didn't know what's in the application. The application was clear. Baba should be in total control of it. One, the two labs. He mentioned 2 labs in the application. In the US and in the UK. That the expert from both labs should take sample from Mohbad. And now you go pay the money. It's stated clearly in the application. And they say they put it aside. That is the major thing. Also in the application, they took out Cynthia Aloba Banjo. In the previous application, we seen Aloba, but they take down. But that one, secondary, the name bearing is nothing to me. The name bearing your woman, it has to how the sample. You also want transparency. Yes, ma'am.
Barrister Laide.
Right.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone.
Welcome, ma'am.
Please, I think if Baba is listening,
He's listening.
I think the lawyer should just immediately reject that verdict and maybe make another application to say they reject it and that this is emphatically this is what they want. Just like someone has said now, they are going to take a Liam sample and father of Liam sample and take it to wherever. It will never get out of Nigeria. So,
It's not.
and if they want to do that thing, if they want to do what they want to do, right? Assuming they should give him his own sample, hospital abroad, and they will compare notes. Yeah? That's the worst case scenario that can happen.
In fact, mommy, in fact, what we proposed was,
and then they should give Baba Mohbad his own sample, and let Baba Mohbad take it to where he wants to take it to. Hey, this Nigeria now, wow. Hey, please, the lawyer, Baba Mohbad, if you are listening, let your lawyer reject it immediately now. Please. Please. Why should they say they put his application, kidney aside? Why? He was the one that requested for that DNA. So, like I said, the worst case scenario is the sample they are taking before everybody, they should give Baba Mohbad his own. And then Baba Mohbad should take it wherever.
God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. By sorry,
to make it transparent, sorry, Bible, you guys, sorry. To make it transparent, we suggested a multi-location DNA. Odd numbers, not even number. Odd number like 3, 5, 7, 9. That was it. That was clear. It cannot be compromised when you have 3, 5, and 7. Even. So that was a proposal. That was bang on. So I see no reason why we are doing this nonsense. Go ahead, Babylons, go ahead.
So sorry. I'm going to be a little bit noisy because of the driving. You see, I don't understand. I remember, okay, now, on what ground is the court taking charge of this case? I've never heard this before. Because the only reason why they should be conducting the DNA on behalf of both parties is because they are trying to determine the cause of death. But in this matter, you have asked us to go to the family court. You have asked us to go and mediate. We said we have asked us to. You have tried to mediate. You said we should go and settle family. We said no. It is not. It is unresolvable. Now give us the permission to go and do our own DNA. You are telling us you want to do it because you don't want the other party to come and dispute our result. What is your business with that? What is the business of the court with the action of what that lady useless girl will come with when the result is out? What is the problem of Lagos State government on the matter of DNA? That is not a responsibility of the government. You have discharge your responsibility according to the Constitution. The Constitution has not and will never permit you in this matter where we dey now, to allow you to take sample and do it. On what ground? On what legal moral ground? We dare ask you. The family is not asking for help. It's not saying it's not financially capable. It's not saying that he cannot do it. It's not saying he cannot afford it. So what is the help the government is rendering to the Alaba family without asking for help? We have asked for help for so long. For forensics, the one that you do in Nigeria, you couldn't do it. It is not the result. It is not the DNA that you want to go and do in abroad. Undisclosed.
undisclosed. Something that you can do. You can even tell the court, let us do it openly. Baba Mohbad and Liam. Simple. Something that you can do within 24 hours and get results. Baba Mohbad and Liam. If you don't want anybody to dispute the result, why don't you say, okay, because of this, let us do this in any hospital here. Baba Mohbad and Liam. Shikena, why must it be on a disclosed lab? Why must it be the same pathologists that took the sample of toxicology want to take the sample again? The one that put sample inside Ziploc? The same pathologists that put sample inside Ziploc for almost 4 months.
For 10 months.
September to March.
Baba, they are going to do the nǹkan ṣe fún yín nígbà toxicology náà tún máa ṣe nísìnyí o.
Exactly.
Ẹ bá ń gbọ́ ẹ jọ̀ọ́ sà, ẹ bá ń gbọ́ ẹ jọ̀ọ́. You have to be ẹ láti put ẹsẹ̀ yín lélẹ̀ pé no. And if that lawyer, if you are truthful and you have not been compromised or you have not compromised, please shout out now. Baba Mohbad gbọ́dọ̀ gbà. Nǹkan tó ṣe nígbà toxicology tán láwọn gbé sample lọ sábrọ̀ tí wọ́n gbé lọ òun náà tún fẹ́ repeat nsìn Baba Mohbad. If anything tó bá ní kíní tẹ bá dé court padà okay ẹ fẹ́ ṣe ti yín àbí ẹ mú sample lójú gbogbo wa ẹ fún mi ní èyí tó jẹ́ ti part mi. Me I want to do it privately and then we compare notes. Please, Baba ẹ jọ̀ọ́ o. If not, wọ́n á tún repeat nǹkan tó ń ṣe o.
What is the interest of the government in this matter? The girl says she's ready for DNA. She's ready for DNA. Why is the court interested? To know what money? She's what about Mohbad? Now
The network is crappy.
why is it? So what is the reason? What is not written of?
This one is a student. Can anybody hear Triple B? I think his network is not jiggy.
I think it's his network. I can hear him.
Yeah. Probably. Triple B, can you come down? Can you drop and come back, please? There's no. I've not heard. I don't. This don't see they make me laugh. It's not done. Go and ask. The first, imagine when these people were saying those days when we were arguing that party that was still law and Babylon. Those days when they would say Baba doesn't have the right to request for a DNA. If Baba was listening to those people, Baba no mag back money. No money, what money right? Baba mag back money by any. He said no, you have the right. And we've said the sources of Nigerian constitution, the customs and tradition of Nigeria is part of our constitution. And it's part of the way of life of Nigeria. And on that ground, 100%, we've said it, only the local law. This one, you don't need to go to law school, you don't need lawyer, you can be a primary school graduate, a primary school pupil. You know that 100%, you should demand and ask for the thing, should be the one to go for the DNA for himself. We don't need to, at this point, I'm sorry, the lawyer, you need to have a no-holds-barred conversation with the lawyer. That this is the reason why. And this is the reason why I'm doing this. It's not because of, people have been saying, oh, Liam is innocent, fair enough. But at the point in time, too, I don't think government is even helping the little child. That's what I'm concerned. They're not even helping him too, with all these controversies. Hello, she DNA. Bring Baba Mohbad can come. We said open DNA. Let's do the open DNA. If you feel like you are not so, you are feeling that the man will compromise if he get his own pathologist, then come for your open DNA. Let's do Baba Mohbad and the boy, and we are good to go. We are good to go. What's all this nonsense? Baba, total rejection. We're not. Is the his family case? You know his family. But Baba, for your own safety, the right thing needs to be done. I know people are saying maybe Baba compromise with the government. I don't want to be. No, it's not. Baba, just I'm saying I'm no. And I've said something. I always say something to Oluwatosin. I always say that sometimes someone might compromise. The best will know that there's compromise. You won't even know you have compromised. Your actions and inactions, you won't even know. They are doing something under you. But you might be aware unknowingly. And anything is happening. And that's what's going on right now. Because when the lawyer was speaking, Baba was beside him. And Baba might be thinking that the lawyer was saying the right thing at that point. And for me, I was listening, Ogi from straight. And I came on this and I said, I totally reject what happened today. Immediately, I don't even need to listen to third party. Immediately, I said, now I'm rejecting this. It is not about emotions or anything. It's got to clear. It's not about emotions. It's normal logic that the state government should not be taking sample. No, because they failed us. That one. So there's no point trying to make it look like we are trying to fighting on. It's not. Can she join by Joe?
Yeah, but how did they
Please, can I just say something for 5 minutes, please? Thank you. Son Oluwatosi, good afternoon. Honorable York, afternoon. Son Olaide, afternoon. Aye Niromo, mommy, good afternoon, ma. Satazwan,
Good afternoon, ma.
Yes,
Good
ma.
afternoon.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Titus. How are you, Monroy? Good afternoon, and all the comment sections. I am just wondering why Lagos State wants to be involved. Why? What's their business? What's their fucking business? This is a family matter. Why are they getting involved? The coroner inquest that Lagos State used their finances and everything, their wherewithal to set up. Where are we today? What has been the outcome? Inconclusive. First one, second one, nothing came out of it. Now they want to get involved in the DNA, meaning that the DNA is already gone as well. Lagos State government, don't be silly. Stop being silly. Stop being silly. You don't want to give Ilerioluwa justice. So stop acting like you stop wasting taxpayers' money. Stop wasting people's time. Excuse me? Like what? Sharawon Yasha. You investigated the matter. You did not do anything with it. With the 13 man persons that you put together. You went again. You conducted toxicology and autopsy twice. You came out with nothing. Now again, you want to involve the same pathologist who carried out the inconclusive autopsy and toxicology. The same set of government, the judicial system is corrupt, excuse me. Who wants to agree with all this nonsense? The same individuals who took samples and kept it in a locker for months, thanks to Berekete. The same person wants to come now and carry out a DNA in an unknown location, and then you just want to come and hand over the result. You can as well just say it openly now that it is Ilerioluwa's son. And can I just say, no, Baba Mohbad is not going that direction. He has not pinpointed to you that it is the death of Ilerioluwa has to do with DNA. He just wants to do a DNA by himself, which is entitled to. So why do you want to meddle into it? If in your coroner inquest or in your own findings, it is leading towards DNA, then you can always conduct yours. Why do you want to get involved in this? Why? I don't understand. I don't get it. It is such a shame. It is such a shame. If I don't laugh, I'm just gonna cry. It is a big shame. Honestly speaking, if I don't laugh, I'm just gonna cry. This is crazy. You want to get involved in a family issue? Excuse me. This was the same government who failed the young man and his family from the start. And now Baba on his own has chose to say, okay, Mofa, I want to do my own DNA, which I'm entitled to. You say you want to get involved. How? From where? You only need your order. That is the reason he's going to court. That's the reason he came to court. Give him the order to go and do it in wherever he wants to do it. And if by peradventure at the end of the day you think, okay, your investigation is leading towards carrying out a DNA, Lagos State government, so be it. You can do yours. Why do you want to meddle into this one that the man is asking for? Why? How does it concern you? The application is well spelled out and you say you're stepping it down. Why? John Toriolong, why did you not carry out a DNA when you were conducting autopsy and toxicology? Why? It's so unacceptable. It's so unacceptable. But Mr. Loba, you need to come out quickly and just say to them, there's no way that you even accept this anyways. I don't think you accept it. Even your lawyer, I don't think your lawyer would accept it. Because it is dead on arrival, compromised on arrival. Compromised on arrival. Lagos State get involved in a family matter. I don't understand. I don't understand. And what is their interest in the DNA? What is their interest? Are you expecting their lawyers to help you unravel your professionalism, to help you unravel the cause of death? That's not possible. Go and do your job. You have conducted an inconclusive autopsy and toxicology, an inconclusive coroner inquest. Koloriko Nidi. You did not do well, Lagos State government. Atishotubi, you did not do well. And now you still want to meddle in a private thing. Hey, Josheko si private court in Nigeria ni. Maybe their lawyer should approach a private court because I don't understand. Hey, Josheko come out on private court. This is crazy. The government getting into a private matter. He wants a DNA for himself. He's not using it for you. He's not even using it for Lagos State government. He's not using it to do anything. He just wants it for himself. And you still want to get involved. Who are you? Lagos State government, who are you? Or did Mr. Loba say he does not have the money to carry out the DNA by himself? Why do you want to be involved? And why did you have to step down his application? Why? That was a red flag. So meaning you had your plans. You knew where you were going from the start. And that had been the hanky-panky from Sanshitu, from Udumosu to Sanshitu, from Sanshitu down to Ogungbe now. Thank you, everyone. It's sad. It is just sad. It's sad. Thank you very much, Sanulu Atosi, for this. Well, I appreciate.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi, Taylor. It's so sad.
Hello, everybody. I'm going to be very quick.
Yeah, Tato Stilo.
Sorry, Mr. Tazan. Sorry, sir. Let me just.
Okay, go ahead. Tilo.
I've been hearing a lot of why. Why is the Lagos State? Why are they interfering? Why? For me, it's simple and it's straightforward. Mohbad has a phone that has a lot of evidence that will destroy the government. The phone is what CY is using as leverage. That is why there is a block on forensic. If they open forensic, see why we open our own side too. They are covering each other up. That is what is going on. Until the lawyer does needful concerning that forensic, until they release that forensic, we ain't going nowhere. Evidence is what you use to solve a case. CCTV is gone. Phone forensic cannot be gone. It cannot. It is illegal. This same thing can happen to another person's family tomorrow. Phone forensic are supposed to help your case, they will block it. That is what we, the public, should be crying for, shouting for, publishing whatever if we can. The family needs to do the same. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Taylor. God bless you, sir. Barrister Laude, and I will be as brief as Barrister Taylor, and Mr. Taylor too. You see, as I said earlier, I don't want to hear Baba on TikTok. I don't want Baba to go online and be talking anything. No. You see, the same alacrity and with the same clarity, with the same determination that they put out that publication about letter of administration, I am pleading with Mr. Aloba to use that same energy to put out a statement in Punch newspaper or any other major newspaper in Nigeria tomorrow. When I go to the vendor and I purchase a Punch newspaper, I must see a publication by Aloba in that newspaper stating that he clearly rejects the mediation or the intervention of the court ordering or directing the state to come and interfere in a family matter. And I also will advise whoever is writing it, that person should make it clear in that publication that the court cannot be allowed to be against itself. The coroner inquest said, look, this is a private matter. And then the family court is saying, no, government have to come into it. No, that cannot be allowed to stand. So please, Baba Aloba, I don't want to see you on TikTok. Don't come on TikTok. We want to read about what your decision in the newspaper. Publish it. Publish it. That's what I want to see. And I hope that Mr. Aloba and family sees reason in this. Now, secondly, let me say something. I don't care how people will feel or whatever anybody's view. You see, the reason why it is good to always have the third eye in any matter, in any case. The third eye can never be against you in most cases. The third eye was very crucial in this matter, helping Aloba to read over documents, to ask critical questions, to say, Baba, hold on, check this place. Baba, check that place. Check this place. Baba, ask them this question. Baba, check with them how they intend to handle this matter if it goes west, if it goes south, or if it goes north. We all can attest to that fact to this day. And I want to use this time to say thank you to all the good heads that were around him before now. And those that are still with him too. Thank you. But there is still more to be done. The reality is before everybody across the world right now that this government of Lagos State, there is something that they are protecting. Who is going to go down if Mohbad actually gets true justice? Who will be fried? Who is that personality? Who are those people that it will take a whole government to go the extra mile, court against itself, police doing shenanigans all over the place, police getting names battered up and down, governor speaking nonsense out of his mouth, a whole magistrate didn't know what she was doing, omitting critical testimonies of witnesses, pathologists coming back inconclusive, police collecting sample and putting it in Ziploc bag and keeping it for months without doing anything. Who is going to go down? Who are they protecting? Who is that person that if Mohbad gets justice, if the government and its agencies do the right thing, who is going to be put to shame? Who is going to go for it? Whose name is going to go in infamy forever? So Mr. Aloba, please, tomorrow morning, all I want to see, I want to open Punch or The Nation or Vanguard and see a long epistle, just like you wrote when it came to the arbitration, the letter of administration. I want to read an epistle. I love it. I want to read it paragraph by paragraph, point by point, item by item, put it out there. And until you do that, I don't think it will really drive home your point if you keep coming out online. I want to read it. Whoever wrote that letter of administration notice, let him also get to work. Let him get to work. It has gotten to that point right now, as Vengeance said earlier, that opt out. There's no point. It's better for you not to do the DNA at all than for you to allow them or to be part of a process that at the end of the day will come out and it will not favor you. Back out. Tell them no, you are not doing again because the field is not leveled. It's better than for you to allow them to use you to validate a fraud. Baba Aloba, Ọlọ́run á wà pẹ̀lú yín o. Ọlọ́run á dúró tì yín o. So there is so much at stake here. And teba roboya, our government nìkan ló wà desperate. Even we that are supporting you, there is so much at stake. We have invested so much in this, and we don't want to leave anything to chance. So please, the way I read the letter of administration notice, let it be out there. Let it be out there tomorrow morning. Tell the whole world what the government is doing. One court say it is a private matter. Aloba is the head of the family. He has the right to demand for DNA. He has the right to go and do it. He has the right to conduct it. And then another court is saying, oh no, government have to come in. No, Mr. Aloba, help to straighten this matter by by speaking to the world tomorrow, not on TikTok, but in black and white, on paper that will be filed, in newspaper that will go to Sanwo-Olu's office tomorrow morning. Put it in the newspaper where all his aides, those who review newspapers and bring items to him, whatever is going on in Lagos State, let them go and report to him what Mr. Aloba has said. Mr. Aloba, please, I beg you, tomorrow, let it be in the book. Write it down. Let them publish it. That is it. Thank you very much. And I want to say thank you, those of you who provided that support for him. You know, thank you. Now I see the value of your commitment and service to this man, to this cause. Honestly, because I'm in my head, I am thinking that there would have been a conference, there would have been a meeting where critical questions would have been asked, where there would have been projections. Just in case it goes like this. Mr. Lawyer, what would you say? Mr. Lawyer, don't forget this. Mr. Lawyer, write down this. Mr. Lawyer, look at this document. Mr. Lawyer, don't forget, there was something they wrote before. All of these things work together in favor of Aloba at the time.
Absolutely.
And now I appreciate it more today. And I say thank you to all of those people who were supportive of him, who were standing with him at the time, who were helping him. We understand. You may not know the meaning of every word. You may maybe because of you think that you don't have the education, you cannot look at the lawyer eyeball to eyeball and say, no, I don't agree with this move. I don't agree with this option. But if you have people around you that can say, Mr. Aloba, look, this is it. Because look at it today. To this day, the review of Shotobi's judgment is still hanging. How can we move forward without reviewing that very verdict? Now again, another stupid, nonsensical, egregious verdict has also been given. What say you? What do we do? What say the lawyer? So please, Mr. Aloba, again, I beg of you, don't come out on TikTok. Tell your lawyer, I need a statement. Let him write the statement, put all the facts there, and send it to Punch. Send it to Vanguard. Send it to them so that tomorrow morning we will go and read it. It will be there. And I want you to know, they will tell Sanwo-Olu, even the Gucci will see it. They will all see it. That's the next thing, for me. And until then, we remain on the course. Justice for Mohbad. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sakazam. Wonderful submission there. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Taza. Sorry, let me just add something quickly.
Okay,
that Silverbed TV, Baba probably needs to visit them again, and preferably with his lawyer. Explaining every single thing out there to the public. Silverbed TV.
But again, good. I need to say something quickly. If we need to learn from where we take that the historical metamorphosis of this DNA thing, and remember, recall that when the autopsy and the private autopsy was being done, we were told, which is why I 100% totally reject this idea of Lagos government. We were told that Dr. Eze would be the one that would take Mohbad sample because we are doing it tissue based. We were told that. Am I correct, please? Hello, panelists.
Yes, you have. Yes, you are correct, son.
We were told that Eze, doctor, would take the sample because he was the one that took the sample for the last sample on Mohbad. So why are we here? Why are we not this now? And that's where the problem started now. Because the application that was done, not application of what shit we were saying, not the Ogungbe one. The application that was done since was where the wala started by Lagos State government. But thank God we saw it, because Taba we listen, we'll just be in darkness. What happened today, we'll not even know what's happening. We'll just be here. But thank God, fate will have it that he was asked to go. I mean, Odumos was asked to go, and we had to do a modification that it should be done abroad, which was how we were able to see this new application that said Lagos State government. It was when I was searching I was surfing the internet, and I saw a certain blog said Lagos State government would take sample. I was like, no, come. How did you even miss it? Then we requested for the application, and we saw that the previous application that was being done since was that, but we were told that Dr. Eze was the one that would take sample. In our own head, of course, Baba Mohbad he has let the lawyer to go, and obviously we are going to get a new pathologist definitely for Baba Mohbad. For this one, all of a sudden we are hearing this, and we are not seeing an application saying that Lagos State government should take sample. So we need to also look from the time immemorial how it all happened, how the DNA saga started, how the filed application, how they turned the 23-page ruling to 5 pages. All these things too.
One. That's why they didn't sign the first one. That's why they didn't sign it. They knew what they were doing.
You get I saw Coco in the comment section. I don't know who is that BR account. I agree with you 100% because I've also told Bio belongs Oluwatosin and York. I've told them that same thing you said, your sentiment. I saw one of your comments. I agree totally. Because the moment you, as a lawyer, and you know that you worked with government, and I know the government is the one that want to take sample, you already know what is going on. You already know what is going on. So in my own head, the moment I saw the application that the Lagos State government, the state pathologist, want to take sample, I was already agitated. I was already beaming, no, this should not stand. This should not stand. And that's why we are here today. And that's why the moment that Ogungbe was saying that in court, I love the fact that everyone just stood up and said, no, we're not going to take it. And that's how it should be. And I want to believe about as Mr. Tazan said, we need to publish something tomorrow. Baba need to say something. It doesn't need to come on TikTok on 100%. What is in newspaper is we hold sway than anything come and see on TikTok, definitely, because all these guys will start doing that nonsense on Instagram and all that. But I believe we need to go that route of publishing it, and let's just make it clear. About needs to be made it clear here that a minimum apply you, a minimum somewhere. I'm going to pay for this, and let me hire experts that will take bone or tissue from a bad. And let's say it pans out. I mean, we are. I don't think Baba want to compromise the DNA. Baba will not want to say it as in. I mean, talking about you want to cheat Wumi or cheat Liam. I don't think so. I don't think he want to go that route. He want clarity. He want closure. He want to know if that boy is Mohbad's son. And I don't think we're having saga. There should not be saga in this thing. I don't think we should be having a season film or a series on this. I don't think we should be having series on this. Let's just bring the boy and let's do DNA. And that's it. That's it. Okay, Mr. Vengeance, go ahead.
Let me just say one thing. Sorry. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody again. All the gladiators and generals, thank you for standing strong. I'm just want to say this. My allegiance in this justice of Mohbad is to Emperor Joseph Aloba. But if the Emperor allows this crap to stand without standing in opposition to it, I cannot follow the same suit with him. My allegiance is to him 100%. If the Emperor, however, remains silent when he should talk and allow this crap to stand, I am not in support of it, and I will not follow him to allow this crap to stand. It is only an unwise naval officer that we know quite well that a ship is going to capsize and still stick to that ship. It is only an unwise naval officer. And it's also only a stubborn housefly that will follow a dead body to the grave. So I'm going to say it again. If Baba allows this crap that they are presented, this nonsense, this death, this rubbish to stand without challenging it officially, I will not support him to straighten that crap. That is what I want to say. Now, this to say, as soon as Baba remains quiet and he does not challenge this thing through the legal way, by coming to the public, by making publication, by making press release, to take ownership of the DNA that belongs to him, high vengeance, I am not supporting him. I'm not supporting him with that crap. Do you understand? Let everybody knows. Our allegiance to him is 100%. But in this DNA matter, if he allows this rubbish to stand, I am not in support of him in this DNA matter. If he allows this nonsense to stand. Thank you and God bless you all.
I'm going to add a little bit to what General Vengeance just said. You know, it looks like we've allowed that verdict to fly. It's not too late to challenge it, you know. I said something similar. There's no point me shouting, arrest 15 people in the house if they're not going to challenge that verdict. No point. Same thing goes for the DNA, to be honest. General is correct. Doesn't make any sense. So hopefully, if it was me, I would not back down. So I don't believe Mr. Aloba will be backing down anytime soon. He's going to see this to the end. I want to believe. Let's just hope we'll see the needful being done. Thank you.
I see, based on what Mr. Sanan said, I think something will be done on that, most definitely. As regards, I think something will be done, maybe publication-wise on this. I think there should be public awareness on this. And yeah, thank you. Oluwatosin, you want to say something?
Just one publication is good enough. Just one. One strong one. We'll keep going.
Yeah, thank you very much, everybody. We keep saying it. Mr. Tazan said something about the family lawyer. Sometimes when the family says they have their own lawyer, we respect their opinion because we actually said, okay, can we have a conversation? Let's dialogue. Let's see how we can rub minds. But the statement said, it's a family lawyer and they want to take it like that. So they want to deal with the lawyer by themselves. They don't want us to have a conversation. And we said, okay, it's okay. Let it go. And we did what we could do. And because I feel like if you have a conversation with the lawyer, we'll have bring out, okay, probably something might come up with this. They might say this. Can you just stand against? Can you just not accept it? Because for me, I feel like if the magistrate is saying, okay, no, we are going to step down, that statement is really hitting me hard. That you are stepping aside the application, the total application. I don't understand. And you are now coming in. It's a family thing. You are the one that said you don't want to take it like it's a motive, that you should go to family court. It's a family thing. And we went to the family court. And you are now coming into it and saying that the government will now take it to an unknown destination. So by the time the result comes back, you cannot cross-check. You cannot fine-tune like, oh, where did it go to? How did it go to? The chain of custody? How did it come back? And I'm like... And that's why I said some people are saying that we can't blame the lawyer. Yes, we cannot blame it. We are going to blame the government, right? No doubt. But the fact still remains, it should have, and that's why I keep saying, Barrister Laide, that the old application, is it that it doesn't have a deep down knowledge of what is in that application and why we are rewriting.
He's a professional and I should know what.
Exactly, and why we are rewriting this application. You should know that, okay, there's a difference. This is why they are doing this. Why are we doing this? So that means I'm saying that he did not see it, because if he has seen it, he will not dance to what they are saying in the court today, because that's what has been in the old application. So he just danced to it and said, okay, yes, they want to go and do it abroad, but unknown destination. I'm trying to understand that. Don't you hear about the toxicology and autopsy that was taken to nowhere? Even the toxicology that they told us that it was taken to NMS, we found out that it wasn't taken there. But now this one is unknown. You cannot track it. You cannot trace it. That means they are still reverting back to the Queen Mother's WhatsApp. That is the result they are bringing out. And that's what everybody is saying. Baba should put out a publication and say, no, I am not taking this. It is better Baba not do that DNA than letting them bring that result. Because I will not stand and stay calm and say, okay, let's wait. Let them bring the result first to Batiwashe, they will now. No, now. As in immediately, as soon as possible, put that publication and say, no, you are not standing with this. So it's better you stay back than going with what they are doing. And we kept saying it. That CTC, there was something not right about it. A lot of people will be listening to me here. They felt like critical thinkers are getting it to, but we've seen this thing and we kept hammering on it. This thing is not right. This thing is not. We kept saying it, but it looks like people are too stubborn. These people are too and that's why we are pained. On me. And Baba should not take this. It should not be. We are not accepting it. We've been saying it. All we are doing is for the sake of humanity. I don't know the family from anywhere. The man is not paying me. I'm just doing it for the sake of humanity.
Sorry. What Miss Honorable York said, bring him up. Bring him up. I don't know
Oh,
if you
okay.
missed that.
Okay. All right, thank you. So Baba should put out the publication as soon as possible. Can anyone hear me? Oh,
I hear you.
okay. Thank you, ma. So Baba should put up that publication as soon as possible, so that from there, and the lawyer too should sit down with Baba. I don't know. They should just sit down and come up with something. They should not let it slide, because the moment it slides, it seems like, oh, Baba and the lawyer, they've accepted what the court is saying, and they'll go ahead. So 3rd of February, it now means that is it that they are coming to take samples, or but I'm going to wait, let me see the CTC first. Let me see what is in the CTC, the modalities, how it's going to be carried out. But even at that, saying that it is the court that will handle it, it's a red flag for me. Honestly, it's a red flag. York Daddy.
Thank you. Am I audible? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, good afternoon once again to everybody. Yeye Bagua, good afternoon. Mommy Ayonira, good afternoon. Going again, I will say this and state it clearly again. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Let's wait and hear from the Alobas family. So when we hear from them, then we'll know the questions we want to ask. But let me, this afternoon, for the sake of people listening to us, I'm going to go in the pathway of vengeance this afternoon. I support Baba Mohbad 150%, and it's the one I'm supporting in this quest for justice for his son. If Baba did not do anything as regards this verdict, they say silence means consent. If he's not doing anything towards it, that means it will be hard for me to say I'm supporting him, because it's just like you digging your grave by yourself. So Baba should do the needful, and that's the only thing we're waiting for. We all know what Lagos State, what their antecedents on this matter have, they've done. We knew what they've done. We knew the autopsy result. We knew the toxicology result. We knew how they've tried as much as possible to even frustrate a simple homicide case. And the same people are saying that they want to take sample. I actually laugh in Cotonou, and I'm asking myself what kind of sample are they going to get? What are they going to get at the end of the day? At the end of the day, it's going to be the same old story. So we are not blind. We can see. But we're watching, and we'll be waiting for Baba's reaction. Because and I think that should be done ASAP. It's not something that they say they want to call the whole Ekiti and ask what position they should go about this matter. I don't think that it should be done ASAP, so that the other people too will know that, oh, Baba is really ready for it. Because for me, the body language of the lawyer, sincerely, I wasn't okay with it. And that's why I flare up. So how will I tell my clients, how will I tell my legal representative that this and this and this is what I want to get? And it comes out different, and you are smiling. No. Even though you smile, you put out a strong statement, rejecting that's whatever they are planning. But let's give them time. Let's see what they will come up with. We cannot cry more than the bereaved. So I've said it this afternoon. I will go in line with what Vengeance said. As regards re-evaluating my support to Joseph Aloba, if he admits to what the verdict of this magistrate, if he admits to it, I will withdraw my support from him. And it's so simple, you know. But let's keep our fingers crossed and let's see how far the matter will go. Now it is obvious to the blind that will be saying that it's Baba that does not want justice, blah, blah, blah. It is obvious now that Baba did not say it was government that gave birth to Liam. Liam is not government's grandchild. Liam is still bearing Aloba as of today. Kichomo Joba. So how come Ijoba is so interested to do Liam's paternity when the only person challenging that is the father, is the grandfather? Why can't they allow the grandfather to challenge whatever he wants to challenge? Let him bring the result first. Then if you are not okay with it, you can go and what's it called? Compete with the results. You can go and do your own verification. If you're not okay with it, you know, I don't know. All of a sudden, the government has become advocates for me. We know how it's playing out. But the truth is, Baba should not relent. He should not give the government, Lagos State government, breathing space. He should apply more pressure. He should not allow anything to shut him down. He should not keep quiet. He should keep shouting until he gets results of what he wants. So on this note, I will be muting my mic and allow others to talk. Thank you.
Mommy, are you Nirom? Mommy, are you Niro? Are you there? Titus, you want to say something?
Is it Ayoniro or
Are you Niromo? Okay, sorry.
Ayoniro?
I found out how to pronounce it the other day.
You try pass and say.
Iromo,
Is this why Ayoniro more? Okay, I think it's Ayoniro more. I beg. I want.
This is not mommy Lizzie Alabi. Mommy Alabi, and these guys were so
no.
I was
Honorable York Daddy. Wọ́n kàn jókòó mọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ náà ni pé irọ́ ṣe pọ̀ láyé yìí báyìí. Ayé ìnira mọ̀ ẹ̀ lè gbé dọ́rùn. Wọ́n ti pẹ́ tí mo ti kéde ẹ̀. There was a day you were saying who is this Ayé ìnira mọ̀? I hope it's not Mama Elizabeth. Mama, I come to your platform all the time. During the day, you know that sometimes.
Yeah.
I do come.
Yes.
All of you, well done.
Thank you. Thank you for the support.
Yes, Mama.
Buy your billions. The Lord.